Isaac Butterfield, video response.
Tash, look at Mr. Tash, so you know.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tash Peterson has been thrown in jail. People got sick and tired of her crap. If you don't know who Tash Peterson is, she goes by the handle Vegan Booty. She's what you'd call these extremist vegan. And to give you a context of how horrible she is, she literally filmed herself going up to a kid's birthday party, and they had a horse dressed up as a unicorn kind of thing, and literally sat there and harassed this poor family, calling the damn animal abusers and shit. Oh, but this is the same fucking crazy bitch who fucking smeared period blood all over her body. She walked around into a fucking Louis Vuitton store topless, wearing nothing but a thong, and she covered herself in her own period blood to protest the murder of animals. Yeah, so when Tash Peterson gets out of jail, let me ask you this, love. Why can't we all just coexist? These people who go around saying, meat is murder, meat is murder. Oh, you want to act like you're holier than thou because you eat vegetables? Piss off, you hypocrites. Because, look at that. Vegetables are living things too. The point being is, we're all human beings. We all gotta eat. So, yeah. I poured myself a little screwdriver action. I'm only gonna have one though, because I'm still feeling a little you know. I am feeling a lot better. I've been pretty much sleeping all day and hydrating with the Pedialyte that my fans sent. I appreciate it. Drinking lots of water. And I had to change out of my sweaty clothes because they were just, ugh. But it is what it is. She's back. To give you a context of what she did, she does this crap where she takes fake blood and she pours it. She'll walk into KFC and she'll do this crap where,
You can arrest the power suspicion of damage as due to an incident yesterday.
Ladies and gentlemen, Vegan Booty has been arrested. Praise the
fuck this cucumber eating cunt. Her and the vegan teacher are the absolute fucking worst. They compare eating animals to the Holocaust. I'm like, what? You cannot make crazy like this up. 1 second. And I'm like, okay, what they're doing is twice as bad. You're eating carrots because you don't believe in eating rabbits. You're taking food out of the rabbit's mouth, and which starves the animals, and then eventually kills them, and then you kill vegetables, which are also living things. You think plants aren't living things too? And there's nothing wrong with being vegan, but these people, they take it to the extremes.
baby Jesus, all our little prayers have been answered. Somehow Tash Peterson, or Vegan Booty, however you want to know her, she spends more time in the news.
Hey, Isaac Butterfield, Jesus is a cunt.
Than the people who are on the Epstein flight logs. And on the Epstein thing, to think all of those people on an island with such a monster, except for Stephen Hawking. If he did horrible things, that's just impressive. Moving on. Vegan Booty, who, for the record, was not on Epstein's island, is Australia's most prolific and serial complainer and animal rights.
Let me ask you this, Vegan Booty. What if you and your boyfriend went out to a nice vegan restaurant and some extremist carnivoristic asswipe walked into a restaurant and dumped green goo all over you and your boyfriend and called you all a bunch of plant-murdering assholes? You'd be like, can I help you? I'm just trying to eat. Like, what? And there are some people who choose not to eat meat. I get it, but me personally, I'm like, no, I love eating meat. Red meat is delicious. I got 2 words for you cool cobras on that. Pretzel baconator. You ever been to Wendy's and had a pretzel baconator? They're delicious.
Activist. Now, I want to get into why Vegan Booty has been arrested. The police turned up at her house. But before I do that, it's been 8 months since we've made a video on Tash Peterson Vegan Booty, so we have to check in and see how she's doing. Oh, and also, Fuck Vegan Jerky has a brand new flavor, carnivore flavor, which is nothing but salt and beef. Ladies and gentlemen, this is perfect if you're on a carnivore diet or a very low carb diet. This is the jerky for you. It is affordable, it is delicious, it is nice and chewy, and it's basically, it's not touched with anything. And that's why I think it's fantastic for people who are endeavoring down the road of carnivore, because eating that diet is extremely difficult because you have...
Vegan Booty has done this crap before. She walked into a KFC in Australia and then began dumping fake blood all over the fucking KFC restaurant. Never mind the fact that some poor autistic bastard's probably gonna have to clean that shit up. It's like, why, dude? Can we all just coexist? Like, you want to talk about, well, how meat is murdered because meat is a living thing? Well, plants are living things too. And a bit of nuance. Yeah, sometimes the way meat is processed for our consumption is not very ethical for animals. I get that. But plants are no different. Plants are literally being harvested for your consumption to make you little salads. What the fuck are cornfields? You know what I'm saying?
There's snacks. There's no snacks. When I tried it, I wanted snacks. I wanted something to just grab and stick in my mouth. So yeah, fkvegans.com. Now, Vegan Booty.
Look at these amazing milk producers, real showstoppers.
What the fuck is that?
Produced from the hundreds of women.
Hang on. What was that? I'm going back.
Just look at these amazing milk producers, real showstoppers.
I shit you not. Vegan Booty stormed into a Louis Vuitton wearing nothing but a thong, covered herself in her own period blood to protest the leather of the company. Like, this bitch is fucking psycho, dude.
What the fuck is that?
My milk is produced from the hundreds of women.
The highest art is beautiful.
Because she apparently thinks that showing off her titties is going to get her more results. And I'm like, I've seen a better looking pair of boobs in my day. I tell you what, Vegan Booty ain't nothing special. I'm sitting there like, when you see Vegan Booty protesting Louis Vuitton by covering herself in her own period blood, you're like, what the fuck? Are you filming some gore porn for your OnlyFans page? And I'm sitting there like, Vegan Booty ain't nothing special to look at. She's just a fucking crazy, nasty fucking vegan cunt. Or as I call her, a cucumber cunt. So what it is, what the fuck it is. And like, you know what? There were a lot of celebrities who are vegan, like Billie Eilish, for instance, and she's not in your face about it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, hey, you know what? We're all human beings. Can we just coexist? Apparently not.
Timeless and breath.
Women living in my milk factory. I love my women.
Maybe I should make a breast milk factory. Sell it by the litre. Some Buttsman titty milk. That's some good merch. I'll write it down.
Look after them as members of our family with a high standard of milk.
Okay, I don't know what the fuck that was, but she's doing that. Let's see what else she's doing.
So these are the bodies of the Holocaust victims.
I imagine some Jewish people would disagree, but that looks like chickens to me.
Comparing eating animals to the Holocaust, the anti-Semitic bullshit this chick is laying down is just, ugh.
Not Jewish people. Anyway, here she is. She's going up doing some fishing. Oh, she must have caught something. She's bringing it in. No, she's stealing a man's fishing pole. I hate fish and chips. It sucks. Fish feel pain, you prick. Stop enjoying time with your son. I'm at the beach to ruin it. My name's Vegan Booty and fuck everybody.
Could you imagine if you were going fishing with your son, trying to have some father-son bonding time, and some random asshole just comes up and steals your fishing pole because they're vegan, and what you're doing is wrong in their eyes, and it's like, here's the thought. Why don't you mind your fucking business?
The video just goes on and she harasses a man who's fishing. Fucking calm down, Vegan Booty. There's bigger problems in the world than some dude fishing with his son.
Scaring the kids and all that type of stuff.
They have the right.
They raped me and stole my babies. She's dressed as a cow again. That's good.
She's showing up to a public place to protest her vegan activism, and when it's scaring the kids around in this establishment, she doesn't stop and think, hey, what the fuck am I doing with my life? I'm like, you want to be vegan, that's fine, but when you start scaring children and pouring fake blood all over the place and harassing families at the beach who were just trying to spend time with their children, I think to myself, you're a cunt, and kids are more precious than rock and roll. So maybe this will give her some time to reflect.
Scaring the kids.
The right to know that they're
Fair point.
murdered bodies of animals that were tortured.
Can you go back to the photo of that pig? It looks like it's just cracked like an offensive joke. Hey, guys. Just joking.
You say that you're against animal abuse?
Yes.
Yeah.
I love it.
Right. Different? So knife to the throat.
Call me a speciesist, but there's a fine line between animal abuse and eating animals because we're humans, we have to survive. Like, have you seen the crap that PETA does? Rescuing abused animals like dogs and cats and shit like that? You want to call me a speciesist? Go ahead. Go ahead. But if I was in a Taiwanese restaurant and they had cobra on the menu, yes, I would try it just to experience their culture.
It's okay.
Yeah, but
Okay, I don't want to go on a tangent about halal meat. That's not what this video is about. I would like to point out, though, that Vegan Booty, you are just stressing all the wildlife with the complete debauchery that is your fashion sense. What the fuck are you wearing, lady? I will say this. Australians know how to treat vegan people. They really do.
You're an animal abuser and you're paying for dairy cows being raped.
Perfectly said. So, let's finally answer the question, why did Vegan Booty...
Okay, so the vegan teacher is Vegan Booty's friend, I guess. And she used to be a teacher at a school. Some little kid that she was teaching brought home a sack lunch from their house. You know how that goes. Your mom or your dad fucking makes a sandwich for you to eat, you know. And the vegan teacher was harassing and belittling a little kid because they had bologna on their sandwich. I'm like, who does this? Who does this? Like, I'm not going to say sorry for it, but kids need meat because it contains protein. Vegetables do help, fruit does help, but they also need meats. Like, you cannot expect kids to grow up big and strong into healthy adults without, like, throwing in some, like, beef or what have you. Plus, bacon cheeseburgers are delicious. No apologies on that either.
Get arrested. And I think it's important to know that she does have a history explained here by her. This is before the arrest, by the way. This morning we appeared in court to submit our plea of not guilty to a total of 5 charges between us from a disruptive protest earlier this year. Those charges include trespass, refusal to leave a liquor venue, and disorderly conduct. In the West Australian legislation, disorderly conduct is defined as insulting, offensive, or threatening language or conduct. In the past trials, we have been convicted of disorderly conduct, and I've also been told the following, that my language saying abuse, rape, and murder is offensive to the reasonable person. Now, I think that's a fucking disgrace, Western Australia. You can't decide what offensive language is.
Sure you can. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's not go down that rabbit hole. That's for a different video.
I've done shows there. Should I be locked up? Should I be fined for disorderly conduct because of my language? That's fucked up. You can say whatever you want. You should be able to use your free speech in this country. Although we don't have it in the Constitution, you should be able to use it. That's fucked up. My half-naked body is also offensive. Well, fair enough. I agree with that.
So, Isaac Butterfield, you're telling me that people should be allowed to use free speech? Then based off of that, then what the fuck has Vegan Booty done? Comparing the slaughter of animals to the Holocaust, but I digress.
Animal rights activists will never stop their mission to end non-human animal slavery and the animal holocaust, etc., 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 etc. The truth something, watchdominion.org. So, why the arrest? Let me finally tell you. Have I plugged my jerky? Yes, I think I have. Here it is.
Tash, look, at this stage, honestly, we're placing an arrest on suspicion of criminal damage. Okay, it's due to an incident yesterday.
You should be allowed to use free speech, but when you're comparing eating animals to the Holocaust, where 6 million plus Jewish people were murdered, I'm like, well...
Your Christmas going to be a Holocaust filled with the bodies of murder victims?
I will say this, a Christmas that involves a Holocaust and dead bodies would be more preferable than spending time with your extended family. That's not my point of view. I'm not saying that about my family.
Stop eating their fucking bodies! Stop paying psychopaths! You have their heads off and chop their bodies to pieces!
This video here reminds me of the Attitude Era from the WWF in the 90s. It's like a wrestling promo. Who put this music here? She sounds dangerous. G'day, I'm Vegan Booty, and next Saturday at WrestleMania, I'm going to bring the smackdown on the Bucks man. He thinks he can eat all the animals and participate in the animal holocaust. Well, that comes to an end this Saturday when I take him out once and for all. 1, 2, 3, I will pin that man. Okay, so the police turn up at a house, they arrest her, and here's why they did it.
Is your Christmas going to be a Holocaust? How did you get here? Let's start from the inside out!
Many cameras on you. Come here. Hey, let's go by. You're responsible!
So she's literally in a shopping center where they sell meats and people just going about their day, trying to enjoy their shopping, and she's literally screaming at everyone about how their Christmas is going to be a Holocaust because they eat meat. This bitch is fucking crazy. And it's like, why can't we all just get along? Some people eat meat, some people choose not to eat meat. Why has it got to be so complicated? If anything, this just makes me want a fucking bacon cheeseburger. While we're watching Tash Peterson act like a complete fucking cunt, let me just reach into my bag of goodies. What do we have here? A triple bacon nacho cheeseburger from Wendy's. I ordered 2 of these the other day, and then I got a little sick. And now I'm starting to feel a little bit better, so... Oh, look at that. Suck on that, you cucumber-eating cunt.
What a life. Imagine doing this as a hobby. Christ. And she does all this work, puts herself in all these shit situations, and for what? Nothing. Nothing will change. It's never changed in human history. It'll never change, all right? We are part of the food chain. Get over it.
This is my Christmas message to everyone. If you're not vegan, you are responsible for the largest Holocaust in history. And this Holocaust...
You know what, vegan booty? How about you just let people eat what the fuck they want to eat and, like, leave them the fuck alone? As long as they're not eating humans, who gives a shit?
End animal slavery by living vegan.
Hey. Can we... Let's get a replay. Did she end that by scratching her ass after her big speech? I'm sure she scratches her ass. I will decree, in the most childish way possible, that vegan booty, Tash Peterson, possibly has worms. And all God's creatures deserve to exist. So she's going to have worms for quite a while.
Is your Christmas going to be a Holocaust?
Fucking hell, Tash. So she pours some kind of viscous red liquid on the windows of the butchers, and I imagine the butchers have the shits for this reason, and I imagine this is why she's been arrested. This is, you're harassing people and you're fucking with their property. That's why you're getting arrested. I particularly feel bad for the little apprentice that probably works there and now has to clean that shit up.
And murder animals! Animal Holocaust by living vegan!
Get your hands off her.
Holy dooly, ladies and gentlemen, Bowser from Mario Kart has joined the fracas. Ladies and gentlemen, it's important for me to say, do not assault people. Don't do it. Tell them your opinion. Don't assault them.
What are we gonna do?
Ad.
Rock the house.
Pigs are forced into... How did you get here? They burn from the inside out!
Okay, the true definition of insanity is repeating the same action and expecting a different outcome. Every time she does these radical protests where she walks into a random establishment and pours fake blood all over the place, thinking, oh, this is going to get people to stop eating meat, all it does is piss people off and make them hate vegans.
Get stuff completed, you bitch.
I mean, the big fella makes a pretty good point. Doing that to someone's business is fucked. In the same vein as keep your hands to yourself, keep your hands off other people's shit. I imagine if someone went to Vegan Booty's house and poured something that looks like blood on her whatever, she would be pretty fucking upset, right? Now, this whole video is being filmed by Vegan Booty's boyfriend, and he goes in sort of like a security guard and a boyfriend. Now, there is a miracle play that is about to happen, and I want you to watch it and understand it. The butcher's employees, they render Jack defenseless in an incredible feat. They stop him filming, doing his job, stop him filming by doing something incredible, and no one has ever thought of it before. The big fella that you're about to see, picks him up like a little child, and then Jack can't do anything. It's pretty funny.
That's all, mate. You're on camera.
Fucking leave him alone. Leave him alone.
Leave him alone? Oh my fucking god, this bitch is insufferable. This coming from the bitch who is harassing people who were just trying to work an honest 9 to 5. Like, you're so perturbed about what the butchers are doing to these poor defenseless animals. I'll say it again, Tash. What about the poor defenseless plants? Oh, but because plants don't have adorable, cute eyes like those delicious cows that we eat? Leave them alone. You fucking walk into a shopping center in the middle of Western Australia and start dumping fake blood all over the butcher's counter because you're so against eating meat. And it's like, if you want to get your message across, being a complete cunt about it doesn't solve anything. Oh, hey, Tash Peterson, don't drop the soap.
Come here. Where's security?
Do you want me to take it?
He's just in the air. He's not hurting him. He's just in the air and he can't do anything. And after this, nothing happens for a while.
Let him go. Let him go. Let him go.
Well, this actually looks rather romantic. Boys, keep it in your pants. After this, Vegan Booty's casual and relaxing shopping adventure continues.
For murder! Stop eating their fucking bodies! Stop paying psychopaths to sever their heads off and chop their bodies into pieces! End this Holocaust!
Ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of this fucking ridiculousness. Vegan Booty was charged with fucking with other people's property and she was arrested. And that's the end of the story. I just don't understand why she goes down this route. She gets people to talk about it and she thinks everyone's listening to her message. No, we're just looking at you and thinking, stop. Can you stop? You're not proving anything. You're not getting anyone on side with you. You're just making people think that all vegans are crazy and no one wants to be associated with it. And I would argue that you are actually making more people eat meat than going vegan. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comment section below, and be a good motherfucker. Peace in the Middle East, mid extinct. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching the video. Make sure you hit subscribe and check out isaacbutterfield.com for all my tour dates. Check out the second channel that I do with my wife, Little Butt.
I haven't eaten in the last couple of days because I've been getting over a cold, flu, whatever, but...
And the Pokemon channel as well. My wife and I also have a podcast called The Mum and Dad Show. It is on Spotify and YouTube. And ladies and gentlemen, we have videos coming out almost every day on this channel. We'll see you very soon. Bye.
The absolute worst. But yeah, fuck sickos, fuck Vegan Booty, and I'll catch you later.